There is an energy here, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody's definitely feels like maybe they're attracted to you here, or someone's coming in your life. We do have the Two of Cups, very strong connection. The Ace of Wands, though, is in the reverse, which is kind of telling me that there's, unresolved issues. Maybe unresolved issues with somebody. Or something's blocked, or feeling like someone's not interested, or there's like a focused energy. We're going to have to see. So I am seeing this fire sign here, Virgo, and it does show that there is somebody here. Maybe you don't see it coming, or there's something hidden in your energy. There's uncertainty, the unknown, it's a mystery. The challenge is the Ten of Pentacles, and then we have the Nine of Cups. There's a wish here, there's a desire. There's a connection here. What? I don't understand. I have to clarify. Wait a second, what's going on here? A lot of kings. I don't know, are you going out with a bunch of people? Because it's king, king, king. Could be more than one energy. Male or female doesn't matter. It's just the energies. There's a lot of people here in different signs. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have 3. 10 of Pentacles. This is all about long-term stability, but there may be some conflict when it comes to long-term or commitment. And we have the 9 of Cups. Now, this person in their head is thinking like the King of Swords, maybe going back and forth, but then the 9 of Swords is coming in with the High Priestess. So this feels like a lot of mystery, a lot of the unknown. We're going to need to follow your intuition. All right, so something's coming towards you in your energy. Something's coming in quickly. We have the 8 of Wands. That's good news. This is like a positive resolution. There's like some movement going on that comes out of nowhere, and it's becoming a sense of like an equal give and take. Like this feels equal. What's this 3 of Pentacles? Yeah, it looks like somebody here wants to move forward. Okay, maybe there's like something here with the Queen of Cups. I don't know. It just seems to me that there's more than one energy, or soon will be more than one energy. We have the Devil. Alright, so the challenge is, I feel is that you dealt with maybe a lot of love bombers, or like a lot of Prince Charmings that come in very charming, and then all of a sudden they turn into the freaking devil, right? You're just like, how did this wish turn into a nightmare? But I feel like whatever is coming in, and this person looks like they want to kind of move forward and like move through like smooth with you. But also there's a challenge of a Knight of Cups energy and the Devil, which can be a more temptation, or a cycle, or a habit, or a pattern, or taking shortcuts, right? Like something that feels short-term, or giving your power away too quickly to energies. Let's see the 9 of Cups. The Chariot. Looks like you guys, yeah, it looks like there's a lot of movement in the past, and now something is trickling down. So I'm feeling like for some of you guys are dealing with more than one person. There is an energy that there's a strong, strong connection, and there's another energy that feels like a rejection. And it's because of this Knight of Cups, to be honest. The Knight of Cups is now kind of being player-like, or the challenge, like, is this person real, or is this a player, you know? 2 of Swords. Someone wants to make a move, but they're feeling very stagnant and stuck right now. It looks like somebody may be coming back around, because it's like they regret leaving, and now they want to come back. So through their thinking. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Trying to recover a situation. I feel like there's like things that are hidden, like happening behind the scenes. Like things are moving behind the scenes, but maybe you could be judged about doing something. So maybe you're just not. It feels like you may be dealing with more than one person, but there's like a one person that does feel like the devil, like very tempting, very familiar. That's hard to break free from at times if you get easily stuck in a cycle again. But it's like trying to this person is trying to recover, but it's like they're going back and forth. We're going to have to get the Nine of Swords, what's coming up in the near future, the Knight of Swords. Oh, I said the Knight of Swords, 6 of Cups. The past is definitely coming back here. Someone's coming in fast, coming in with and something feels good at the moment, but like long term, it's scary with this person. Like there's really not seeing stability. Maybe you have a history with this energy, but they are coming in fast and they're coming from the past. Looks like they want to make amends. They have unresolved issues with you. They want to collaborate, but this looks like a karmic cycle, not to lie. Like I'm not here to lie to you, but there's that double again. They're active. They're still the same person, Virgo. They're still the same person. This is my thing. If you have to hide someone from like your friends or your family or something like that, then maybe that is like a sign for you. Like, why am I hiding this person? You know, because it's like they're toxic, like, you know. But if you're feeling that you can make something work with this energy and you got back into a connection that, you know, people may not be approving of, then I could see why you're like giving it a chance and not allowing other energies to get involved, and see for yourself if this person has changed. So maybe that's why you're not telling anybody, because the High Priestess is like, this is a secret. Like you're keeping this person a secret. Look how the cards rat on you like this, huh? I know who you're hiding, Virgo. Just kidding. But yeah, it does look like I really have a history with this person. I really care about this person. We've been through a lot. But can we, you know, I don't want to tell anybody, but I also don't want to lie to anybody. So it's just like you, like, kind of like, I want to see if it works again. I want to see if this person did change, if there will be anything from it. But I know people are going to judge me. Like, that's why I feel like you're keeping it a secret. And it's okay. Sometimes, you know, we have to go through things over and over and give that chance and see if that person did change, you know? But the challenge is this Knight of Cups. It's like I'm not going to lie to you, you know? I'm probably going to sound like your friends and family. But the cards are saying that this person plays this beautiful, romantic, charming, understanding energy. But something has not gone away yet. The devil's still active. This is a karmic cycle, my friends. And I know it's hard to believe, and maybe for some of you, you're like, okay, but maybe we could break it together. Like, that's a possibility. But what the card is saying, that this does feel like a very toxic karmic cycle. Okay, so I feel like no one's going to be able to change your mind, especially if you're in this. And that's okay. It's just, there's no judgment here in tarot, or myself, but it's just more of like, you will see eventually where this can go. Okay, you will. And I think, you know, it's going to happen fast. It's going to be, but again, no one can change your mind when you're in this. You just got to do it. You just got to do what you're going to do. Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. And you know you're the people you can tell and people you can't tell. I wish I could share my good news with you. I feel like something's happening in the mid of July. I don't know why. I don't know if somebody's coming back and you're going to getting caught up with somebody again. Maybe out of loneliness with the hermit. You know, feeling like you isolated yourself. Maybe not feeling like good about yourself. So usually like we could kind of go back to the past and we're not like at our best. I'm just being real with you guys. I mean, I've been guilty of it too. And then we get like, oh, we're just so comfortable. They already know what we look like. They already know like our flaws, blah, blah, blah. So it's so much easier to go back. But sometimes it can actually feel like very toxic. Or the point where your body starts rejecting that person, like automatically. Like, you know, like kind of like when you leave them, you feel this guilt. You feel this mistrust. Like that's your body rejecting them. Like this doesn't feel good when I leave them. It actually feels like I did something wrong by being with them. Like really listening to your body on your way home or when you're away from them or when you're leaving their home or leaving on a date or whatever. See what your body feels. Does it feel excited? Or does it feel wrong? Does it feel guilty? What does it feel like? Because those feelings are the ones that it's going to be very loud and uncomfortable. So I remember every detail of that day. I wish I could share my good news with you. My life is not as together as it seems. I regret lying to you. Okay. Whoa. Let's grab. Card for Virgo. Inseparable. Ooh, this person feels like there's a soul contract here. The lessons that I learned from us will never be forgotten. Our love is always there despite the distance. So I'm seeing a lot of hiding a person. That's what I'm seeing. The moon, the high priestess, like, I'm seeing hiding. And that's okay. And again, once again, I'm not judging. I'm just like, the cards are basically saying that there is something here that you're moving towards. This person wants to move past certain things. But the challenge is getting caught up in the charm and the comfort and starting a cycle back up that can turn very toxic. Let's get advice. Ooh, I like this. I love fresh start. Okay, you're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. So there's a new, fresh start here. I feel Spirit's wanting you to get excited about again. A lot of growth here. But there's also something else. Something else that we discovered in the reading. Oh yeah, lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on Earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. So it's important to do so. I love that. And then we have protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Okay. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. This is like, humans do this. I've done it, you know. Cycles are freaking tough. Are you kidding me? So just don't be too hard on yourself. And lighten up, Spirit said. But there's a fresh start here, and to make sure to continue to protect yourself if you are, you know, find yourself being pulled in a very toxic situation or like, you know, going back into a cycle that is not very healthy for you. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you.